vinyl community, music lovers, music dorks, what's going on? I'm Brian, Shamrock'n Records, and I haven't really made a video in a week or two, so I figured I've accumulated quite a bit of new purchases, new finds. Goodwills have reopened in the area this week, so I hit a Goodwill and got some records there. And I guess, you know, I just got home. I was at the beach, down at the beach for a couple hours today, and I'm so freaking sand. I still got sand all over me. Look how sandy I am. Like, seriously, like, I haven't even showered yet. And so yeah, and sandy as hell. And I just said sandy like probably 5 times. I was watching, I rewatched my last video, because I always kind of watch it before I post it, and I realized I say the word fantastic and the word killer all the time. So that needs to stop. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to turn my channel into a drinking game. So if I say killer, drink. If I say fantastic, drink twice. And if I say sandy, it's a frickin' social. Everybody drink, pound the whole frickin' thing. Party Shamrock'n Records, drinking party here today, folks. So, who knows what's going to come out of my mouth? You never know. But anyway, I got home from the beach, and there was a package on my doorstep. So I was like, all right, time to make a video. So what was on my doorstep is a record we're listening to right now. It's a band called Camp. Now, I don't know if I'll turn it up a little bit so you can kind of hear it. Oh, it's a couple guys from Ohio. New folk Americana kind of stuff. You can hear this a little bit. Fans of, like, you know, Avett Brothers, you know, Neil Young, any kind of that new. But this one came out a couple years ago, and this one's called Boys. It seems like it's been getting harder and harder to find. So I saw a copy the other day on eBay. And a brand new sealed copy on eBay for $12, and I was like, sweet, bam. So, and then it was weird. I looked on Discogs, and there's like 3 or 4 different versions. There's like a green version, a red version, and this and that. I get a pink version, and it's not listed in Discogs, so I don't know. They probably just reissued this record again. They've kind of gained a little more popularity this past year with their newest record, By and By. They kind of had like a, I don't know if you want to call it a hit, but for them, a hit called Peach Fuzz, which is a great song. Check it out. Very cool. It's a double LP, the one I just bought, and it's got a nice little, I'll show the etching on the D side. If you can see how it kind of says Camp on there. So I thought that was kind of cool. All right, so that was today's package. Yesterday I had a package on the doorstep too. I've been just ordering records online. Like, I still got like 5 or 6 records that haven't arrived yet. I got pretty much everything that I'm going to show today is mostly online purchases. Let's see, this next one came yesterday, and this has been a grail for me. I've actually only have seen this record once out in the wild, and they wanted like $40 for the copy that I saw, and it wasn't in good shape, and I was pretty bummed because it's something I've really been wanting. And this is a copy of Dennis Wilson's Pacific Ocean Blue. And this, if you don't know, Dennis Wilson from the Beach Boys. Gatefold opens up, and boom, there you got Dennis. But a fantastic record. that I've been wanting for a while, and it's a musical journey. This record, has some Beach Boy sound to it, but then it also has a little bit of blues, and then it goes into this like pretty little like piano, just piano and vocal, and then it kind of goes to like a Pink Floyd kind of sounding thing, and then there's songs on here that kind of have like a slow funk kind of to it with like a really cool horn section. It sounds like early Chicago horns. The record just goes all over the place. It's absolutely gorgeous. If you don't know this record, seek it out. If you ever see this, pick it up. It's pretty mind blowing. Like I said, I've only seen it once in the last 10 years. I've pretty much been digging and collecting records seriously for the last 10 years. And this has been high on my want list. And I finally got a copy. I got that on eBay. And I'm very happy. I got it for $18, and I played it I ran it through the spin clean and played that this morning, and pristine. Sounded fantastic. This next one I purchased with some money that I got from David Newton's contest, his Aaron Go Bra contest. There was a $25 Amazon gift card, and I used that money towards Siamese Dream. Oh my god, full glare. Siamese Dream by the Smashing Pumpkins. I've been wanting this for quite some time, but as you guys know, if you like this record, you know that this is a pretty pricey, it's like a $40 release, and I didn't want to spend $40. But with a $25 gift card, I don't mind chipping in $15. So thank you, David Newton. I love that record. It means a lot. It brings me back to like high school. I was actually at that tour, this Siamese Dream tour. Candlebox and the Flaming Lips opened up. Flaming Lips were actually, I believe, the first band. I believe that. It was before they were big. So now they got crazy stage shows. When I saw them, there was nothing. Let's see, the next one, a Grail. You guys know I'm a Van Morrison fan. Now, I've never bought things from eBay before until this whole coronavirus thing started. And since this thing has started, I kind of just been dabbling around with it. And my very first auction that I was bidding on was for this record. Okay? Van Morrison, Astral Weeks, live at the Hollywood Bowl. This came out in 2009. This is a very hard record to find. It is, when you find it, it's pricey. You know, I've seen them go for upwards to $125, but it's fantastic. Drink! It's killer! Drink again! This was the very first record I bid on, and I lost. And I was up to $50, and then 3 seconds left, somebody bid 51, and then it done. And I was so pissed because I thought I was going to get it at $50, but that was my limit. It was $50 to spend on that record. And then a couple weeks later, somebody put that on Discogs for $50, and the next lowest one was like $80, like $100. And then somebody just popped that one on for $50, and he said it was like a coronavirus sale, and I was like, bam! So, very excited. I'm always looking for some Van Morrison records to complete my collection, and that was essential. So it's the entire Astral Weeks record recorded live, and then on the D side, he does like Listen to the Lion, their Common One, and Gloria. So you get a couple little bonus tracks, but it's a great record. I think they put that on Blu-ray also, but I don't have the Blu-ray. It was if I remember correctly, it was like an Amazon only release when that first came out. It sold out pretty quickly. The next one I got is the brand new Jason Isbell. This is not the creamsicle, dreamsicle colored one. It's not the red one that I should have ordered online and waited too long. This is just the standard black copy. But you guys know I love Jason Isbell. And another great record by him. The song Dreamsicle I absolutely love. This whole record is really good. I watched John over the Digital Gramophone. He did a nice review of that record the day it came out, and I was waiting for my copy to show up in the mail. I saw his video and I just couldn't wait, and it finally showed up. But this last song, Letting You Go, oh my God, tearjerker. If you're a dad, you guys know I have a daughter named Madison. She's 12, and this is all about having a daughter. And it literally like talks about like putting her in the car for the very first time, and then you're driving really slow because you don't want to hurt her, and it's just amazing. Everything that he talks about in that song is, if you're a dad and have a daughter, you've lived it, and it just means a lot, and it's sad. Anyway, you know, I'm the sad bastard of the VC. I actually was thinking about doing another sad bastard video and like popping that on, but I don't know. Who knows? Maybe. The next one I'm going to show is a soundtrack from the 90s. You guys know I'm a 90s person, and I'm always looking for stuff that's getting reissued on vinyl from the 90s of all my favorites. And you guys know I'm a big fan of Toad the Wet Sprocket, and Toad the Wet Sprocket has a song on this that is not available on vinyl anywhere else other than this. So Good Intentions came from the Friends soundtrack, and but other than that, this is, you know, I'm sure there's people out there making, oh yeah, he bought the Friends soundtrack, whoa, 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 what a loser. I love this soundtrack. I played it all the time in college. The song I Go Blind by Hootie was a song that, you know, was played at a lot of parties in college, and then REM's on here, and Barenaked Ladies, Paul Westerberg from The Replacements, and The Pretenders, Grantley Buffalo, Joni Mitchell. You know, it's a 90s alternative classic, and it has Jennifer Aniston. I mean, she's the hottest. I think she'd be hotter if she had freckles. But if Jennifer Aniston had freckles, she'd be like the hottest woman in the world. I would seek her out. But anyway, what's next? I need it. Is it Sandy in here? Drake. All right. Next. Another grail for me. This is something I've actually mentioned on my channel years ago. I mentioned how I wanted this record, and it's been a top, probably in my top 3 grails, and it's a copy of Joe Cocker, Have a Little Faith. I love this record. If you saw my last video, you know I like Blue Eyed Soul, and Joe Cocker for me is one of the best. I actually saw Joe Cocker on this tour, and I guess this record just means a lot to me because it reminds me of my senior year in high school. There's a day called the Senior Skip Day. And myself and my friend Mike and my friend Johnny B skipped school, and we drove to Woodstock, and we went to the little cafes, and, you know, got food, and record shop and just kind of walked around the town. And in the record shop, which at the time it was, the 1994. That's when this came out. I got it on CD that day at the record shop, along with a Jeff Buckley and Toad the West Rocket Dulcinea. And I played the hell out of this CD. It really, got so much play. I just love every song on it. It introduced me to John Hyatt, because he does have a little faith, and that's the John Hyatt cover. It also introduced me to Tony Joe White. He does a Tony Joe White cover. He does a song called Out of the Blue, which is the band, is Robbie Robertson. My favorite Joe Cocker record. I know, all the earlier stuff, they're fantastic records, and I love them, but this one just has a lot of meaning to me. And this record, actually, my Frankie Miller, the artist I showed in my Blue Eyed Soul video, actually wrote one of the songs on this record. He does a Frankie Miller song also. But like I said, I saw Joe Cocker twice that year. I saw him on this tour, and then he also played Woodstock 94, and I saw him there. It just means a lot to me, that record. And that record was never released in the United States. So the only way to freaking get this is pretty much on Discog. I couldn't find it on eBay. I mean, I've been looking for this record since I started collecting records again 10 years ago. And it's been right at the top of my want list. And I finally had to just order it online. I picked it up on Discogs. I had to order it from England. So, but I got it now. So I don't know what my biggest grail is anymore, but that was right up there. I said I went to Goodwill. I was very happy to find this Sam Cooke record today for $1. Mono copy. It is called Tribute to the Lady, where he does a bunch of Billie Holiday songs. God Bless the Child, Lover Come Back to Me. So, anyway, Sam Cooke, mono copy on Keen. Very clean. It's a clean Keen record, but was very excited to grab that. I don't think I'm going to go into all my other Goodwill finds, because I'm probably going to get rid of them anyway. I did find this cool Debbie Harry UK. I thought that was pretty awesome. That might be a keeper. And, some New Order. But I already have this, so I'll trade that one off. But, I don't know. Anyway, the last thing of my online purchases was a copy of Barenaked Ladies. I already kind of mentioned them from the Friends soundtrack, but this is Stunt. This is the music on vinyl that came out a few years ago. It's on black vinyl, and this was the first time that this record was released on vinyl. They have since done a couple extra reissues of that record, but that was the first one that was pressed on vinyl, and I've been looking for that specific copy for a while, and I finally found a affordable copy, because that copy can get up there. So anyway, I hope everybody's been good out there. I've been wanting to make videos for a bunch of these contests. I know Rod the Happy Hippies contest just ended yesterday, and I didn't get my video in for that. And I know David Newton has a contest going on, and Jonathan the Cheap and Cheerful has a contest going on. Tons of contests, a bunch of contests of new people I haven't seen yet. I do want to give a shout out one of my favorite new channels in the VC is Michael. His channel name is Near Wild Heaven. This guy is amazing, all right? He has so many great records. The reason why I first clicked on his channel is probably about a month or two ago now. It was his first video. It's his introduction to the VC. And I'm scrolling it, and he was showing a picture of, I believe it was a Them record. So I was like, oh shit, this guy's got Van Morrison. He's showing Them. And the name of the name of the channel is Near Wild Heaven. I was like, dude, I'm showing you something here. Near Wild Heaven is a song from this record. And I love this song. So I was like, shit, Near Wild Heaven? And he's throwing like Van Morrison up in the... Dude, I click on it. This guy's got the best. He just did a crazy punk video. Everything he shows is great. He's an awesome guy. He's got like no subscribers. Check him out. Near Wild Heaven. His name is Michael. Literally, I don't miss his videos. He's one of my favorite channels right now. So check him out. Serious. He's awesome. He's a good guy. And he needs some people watching him because I watched his punk video like yesterday or this morning, and it only had like 11 views. And I'm like, dude, if you watch his, he shows so much cool shit. Promos of like the Dead Boys, and yeah, he's got an amazing collection. He worked in like a record shop in like the 70s or in 80s, and the guy's awesome. Wicked nice guy, so check him out. His name is Michael. Anyway, I think that's everything. I got my shout out in, and right here behind me, I got a bunch of ladies. I was going to do the ladies on a desert island. I pulled all this stuff out, and then I never made the video. So we got a little Tracy Chapman and Lucinda Williams and the Weepies and Natalie Merchant and Gillian Welch and Sean Colvin and freaking Four Non Blondes. We got all the 90s shit. So anyway, take care, VC. I got a scoop. Cheers.